The single most important goal during half marathon training isn't how fast you run, and it's not even hitting every single mile on your calendar. It's preventing breakdown. Research shows that 7 out of 10 runners training for half marathon races will experience an injury. And if you are injured heading into race day, you will not hit your goals. But here is the hopeful part. Most of that breakdown is preventable, not by stretching more, not by foam rolling harder, but by using the most underrated and misunderstood tool of half marathon training, strength training. Today, I'm going to show you the essential strength training approach for half marathon runners so you can run pain-free, stay strong, and finish your race feeling competent instead of cooked. If we haven't met yet, I'm Dr. Duane Scotti. I'm a physical therapist, a running coach, 37-time half marathoner, 7-time marathoner, and after years of teaching future PTs, I now focus full-time on helping runners train smarter, stay healthy, and actually enjoy the process at Spark Healthy Runner. And that perspective is exactly how I approach half marathon training. Specifically, I'm breaking down the 3 reasons strength belongs in your half marathon plan. Number 1, to prevent injury. Number 2, to improve running efficiency. And number 3 is to maximize performance on race day. I'll also give you a simple weekly strength structure you can actually start this week. And why does strength matter? Like, let's get real. Half marathon training is not just about building endurance. It is about building durability. And running is thousands of single leg landings. And if your hips, knees, and ankles and feet can't control those landings, your tissues take the hit. And it doesn't matter how perfect your plan looks. It doesn't matter how motivated you are. If you're injured heading into race day, you will not hit your half marathon goals. Therefore, the goal of strength training during half marathon training is simple. Build a body that can tolerate the miles you want to run and prevent breakdown. Because it doesn't matter how fast you run. It doesn't matter how many miles you hit, how perfect your plan looks. If you're injured heading into race day, you're not going to hit those goals, right? That makes sense. And like, the hard truth is 7 out of 10 runners training for half marathons will deal with an injury. And I know that sounds scary, but here is the good news. Most of those injuries are actually preventable, not by doing more, not by doing more stretching, doing more foam rolling, but by doing the right strength training that actually matches your training and your life. Most runners either skip strength completely, or they do random exercises that don't progress, don't match their running training, and don't actually target what actually creates breakdown. And that is why I want to make this painfully simple for you. If you're training for a half marathon, here's the simplest strength system that works for most runners. Option A, busy runner, minimum effective dose, 2 strength sessions per week, 1 lower body day, 1 total body day. That's it. Option B, you level it up. 3 strength sessions per week, 2 lower body focus days, 1 total body or plyometric day. So you need to keep the hard stuff hard and keep the easy stuff easy. And you don't want to turn every run into a workout and then try to lift heavy weights on exhausted legs. If you do nothing else, do 2 strength sessions per week, and you are already ahead of most half marathon runners. And if you want half marathon training that actually works for real life, I'd appreciate you hit the like, subscribe, and drop a comment that says strong, so I know that you're here with me. And reason 1 on why to include strength training during half marathon training is strength training helps prevent the most common half marathon issues, whether it's IT band pain, runner's knee, shin splints, plantar fasciitis, Achilles pain, hip pain. And why is this? Because they are often load management plus strength capacity problems. So your tissues are either ready for the load or they're not ready. And strength training increases your capacity, so the same miles create less stress. So it's allowing your body to adapt to the demands of running. So what do you want to really train and focus on? We focus on the muscles that stabilize and propel you. So think glutes and hip stabilizers, quads and hamstrings, calves and foot strength, single leg control. Strength training for injury prevention is not optional. If you're not healthy, nothing else matters, because you're here and I have a bonus for you for actually watching this. Like, I created a level 1 strength for half marathon workout inside my free half marathon training Kickstart kit to start strong and stay injury free. And it is a 23-minute follow along routine, no fluff, just press play and go. Grab it at learn.sparkhealthyrunner.com/half marathon, or click the link in the description. This is perfect if you're new to strength training, you've tried strength, but you still get aches, or you want a simple plan that matches running. And I did this after my recovery phase recently, and my hips were lit up in the best way. As Shakira says, those hips don't lie, and mine were on fire. So reason number 2 to include strength training during half marathon training is strength improves running efficiency. Efficiency is really how much energy you waste with each stride. Better efficiency means the same pace feels easier. And what improves efficiency for us as runners is posture and trunk strength, so you stop collapsing late in runs. Hip extension strength, so you get more propulsion with less effort. Calf strength, because your calves are your distance running engine. And eventually, a small dose of plyometrics, or what we call jump training, to improve stiffness and snap. And you don't really strength train to look good, even though that can be a nice little perk, right? You strength train to run better. Next, I'm going to share with you the third reason you need to include strength training during half marathon training. But before we do that, if you're getting value from this half marathon strength talk, I'd greatly appreciate it if you hit the like button so I can keep making content that helps you stay strong and healthy toward 13.1. And if you want weekly tips on mindset, running, recovery, nutrition, and race strategy, that's exactly what I share in my free Healthy Runner newsletter. The link is in the description. Hey runner, want 4 free gels? Did you know that proper nutrition is one of the 6 steps to growing in your running journey? So if you've never eaten anything for your runs, or you've tried other gels, but you just didn't like the taste, or quite frankly, the texture, or you always get stomach discomfort whenever you try to fuel your workouts, it's time to give UCAN a try. It is the fuel that allowed me to crush a 23-minute marathon PR, and UCAN is what powered my 48.6 magical miles in Disney as part of the Dopey Challenge. The top U.S. marathon runners, whether it's Emily Sisson, Sarah Hall, or Emma Bates, all use UCAN to power their workouts and their runs, but it's not just for elite runners. As a running physical therapist and coach, it is my go-to recommendation for the athletes I work with. Now, UCAN is offering our Spark Healthy Runner community an exclusive chance to try 4 Edge samples for free. All you do is pay the cost of shipping. So just head over to ucan.co/healthy runner to claim this offer, or just drop UCAN in the comments and I'll shoot you the special link. And while you're over there, you might as well grab a box of energy bars. Salted peanut butter is my favorite, and I have it after my runs and before my strength sessions. As always, let's maintain a strong mind, a strong body, and let's just keep on running, powered by UCAN. Reason number 3 to include strength training for half marathoners. Strength supports performance. So late in a half marathon, fatigue is going to show up. And when your endurance fibers, which are those slow twitch, or what we call type 1 muscle fibers, are tired, strength and power give you another gear. You're able to recruit your fast twitch or type 2 muscle fibers, and speed is built on foundation. Strength is that foundation. So how to train power safely. If you're newer to strength training and you really want to start with the level 1 foundations first. Then you earn power work like explosive lunges, faster RDL patterns, lower volume jumps, and plyometrics. And really, the keys are foundation first, then power. I see so many runners skip that foundation, go right to power, and then they wind up getting injured because they're overtraining with the running that they're doing. And let me make this real with a story from one of the runners in our community, Molly, who followed an online plan and squeezed in strength when she could. But when she didn't have time to piece together random workouts, and guess what mattered most? Once she started working with Coach Latoya on our team, the strength matched her life and her running. And when a leg issue popped up, she didn't panic. She had a plan. She handled a relentlessly hilly half marathon better than expected and later conquered her first marathon at Disney. Molly did not need more miles. She needed a stronger body to tolerate the miles. And that is what smart strength training provides you when you integrate strength training in order to run. So what is good half marathon strength includes, or what does it include, is run specific muscles, weight bearing exercises. So when you're standing on one leg, which is a third principle, single leg exercises, plyometrics or jump training, and then lastly, progressed with your training block. So let's recap here the 3 reasons strength belongs in your half marathon training plan. Number 1, to prevent injury. Number 2, improve efficiency. Number 3 is to improve performance. Now, I want to hear from you. Like, what questions do you have about strength training for half marathon runners? Drop your question in the comments and I'll answer it. And tell me this, what's one thing you're going to change about your strength training after watching this? And if you want this mapped out step by step, that's exactly what we do inside Healthy Runner Academy. Stage-based strength plans, progressions that match your running, training, coaching support, and adjustments so you're not guessing week to week. The Healthy Runner Academy was built for everyday runners who want to stay healthy, strong, and consistent. You get the proven system, expert coaching, and supportive community that helps you run pain-free, build strength, and keep chasing your half marathon goals at any age. And this is the best way to get expert guidance from me, your running physical therapist and coach, if you want structured support without the cost of full one-on-one coaching. Whether you already have a coach who doesn't really provide you strength training or injury guidance, or you have a great PT who doesn't really help with your run training and progressions. The Healthy Runner Academy really bridges that gap so you can run strong and stay healthy all year long. To learn more, simply click the link in the show notes or go to learn.sparkhealthyrunner.com/HRA. Join the wait list so you're notified the next time we open doors for our next cohort. Strong runners stay healthy. Healthy runners get to train, and runners who get to train get to finish strong. This was strength training for half marathon runners. Run pain-free and stay strong. My name is Dr. Duane Scotti, and my mission is to empower you to feel strong and confident in getting faster so you can enjoy lifelong injury-free running. I'm the founder of Spark Healthy Runner, and you're watching the Healthy Runner podcast channel. If you've trained for a half marathon before and still didn't follow through or got injured along the way, it's not a motivation problem. It's a system problem. Learn how to finally crush your half marathon goals this year by queuing up episode 291 on the Healthy Runner podcast to get my step-by-step breakdown of the system that actually fits real life. And if you're watching on YouTube, just click the video that I have for you next. Now let's continue to grow a strong mind, a strong body, and just keep running so you can conquer 13.1 feeling strong.